guys, it's me. Yeah, as you can hear, the cold is really starting to kick in now. My voice has dropped quite a bit. Hopefully it's not going to come out too distorted or too horrible sounding for you. Yeah. So today we got the launch of the PlayStation Plus games for September. Not something I usually talk about, but I felt the need to express some opinions on today's launching, given as I at one time used to be a Destiny head. I bought into Destiny in the biggest way when it first came out. If you go back in this channel's history, you'll see that I queued for the launch night of Destiny. I still have my Destiny t-shirt and my lanyard strip that I got from that night. And I had a lot of fun with Destiny in the beginning. I bought the season pass. I was all in. I was playing every night I could get my hands on. But you know, it's like wife, child, job doesn't always make it interesting. Hence why I'm making this video now at 20 to 1. Yeah, when I originally saw this news about nearly 12 hours ago. Yeah, not great, but that aside. So, as a Destiny fan, or at least someone who had once been a Destiny fan, I looked forward to Destiny 2. As some of you are aware, Destiny 2 was one of the things that's been released for the next chunk of PlayStation Plus in the so-called free games. So my original time with Destiny. At first, as I said, I very much enjoyed myself. Made a few friends, had some other friends who came in, you know, some actual IRL friends. Lovely, great, spiffing. Had fun. Then the ROPs began to set in. Same things over and over and over. Going back to the same environments. The same challenges, the nerfs, the unnecessary buffs, the poor dialogue choices. Which I lived with because I thought, well, you know, they're building something here. They said themselves they want to build this persistent universe. They want to make it bigger. They want to extend it. I didn't want my phone to make a notification noise, but there you go. And yeah, that was all fairly good. Then they started to bring out some of the expansions. And then they brought out the big expansion, the Vault of Glass. And then the good people at Bungie Activision said, Activision, always a trouble word, said, you want to play this? You have to buy a season pass. And I'm like, but I bought the season pass. Finally, I had to buy a second season pass. And then little did the line, they brought out a Game of the Year edition, you know, which had another season pass inside that. And by the time that happened, I was just like, nah, Destiny, you can do one. I was like, nah, I was done with Destiny. I mean, I still remember my early gameplay days with Destiny with fondness, but I was done with Destiny. And then back in last September, not even a year ago. Okay, not even a year. And yeah, Destiny 2 is coming out. And I was like, well, I'll watch the trailers, I'll watch all the stuff, and I'll see what they do. And I saw the trailer. You're seeing it behind me. And I was like, this all looks very interesting. I'm liking what they're doing. But as the days and weeks passed before the actual launch happened, the more I learned about Destiny 2, I was like, no. Just a big bucket of no. Covered in no sauce. With some, you know, like with a no drink at the side. You know? Just no. and I just couldn't do it again. It's like, I'm not doing this rubbish again. And then the longer Destiny was out, the more reports they got about more stuff they were doing, and the way the content was gated off, and the way it was just like recycled enemies or recycled assets and maps, and it wasn't really doing anything new. It was just Destiny 1.5 really, not Destiny 2. And the more I was just glad that I stuck with my instincts and never touched the damn game. And then today, it's like as if months and months and months of every time a Destiny video comes up, the YouTube communities and the Facebook communities and on Twitter, it's all like, you have this with Destiny, and everyone's like, nah, you're alright, mate, keep your game. And I have to admit, I was very much in that camp. And like I said, not even a year later, it's on PlayStation Plus. And you know why it's on PlayStation Plus? Because the game has done abysmally. It's done absolutely poop. It's not sold half as much, and they lost so much of the player base. I mean, a ridiculous amount. A lot of people who were, oh, I love Destiny, yay, went back in and were like, ugh. And with good reason. It has shown itself to not only be a bad game, but to be a bad sequel. And generally speaking, in video games, that's one of the things that video games have over movies. You could generally rely on the sequel of a video game to be better than the thing that came before it. Not in this instance, unfortunately. Destiny 2 has been shown over many times to be, well, to use a Scottish word, keek. Absolute, unadulterated, 24-carat keek. So, now it's on PlayStation Plus, and they're that desperate for you to download it. That's even coming before the Plus games are put up. So you can download it now even if you want. And you know why they want you to download it now? So you'll get a little taste of it. So you'll download the expansion pack. So you'll spend some money. Put it this way, right? When Rocket League came to PlayStation Plus, that was a good move for Rocket League. It helped them shift units. And then after that, Rocket League actually sold so many digital copies that they released a physical version. PlayStation Plus can be a good thing for games, but when it comes to a AAA game that's not even a year old, you know something bad has happened. So bad to the sales that basically they had to sell it to PlayStation Plus and get that little tiny bit of PlayStation Plus revenue into the Activision coffers so they could actually keep the game going and do stuff it and keep the servers active so that they wouldn't lose their player base. It's an absolute trash fire, and I would encourage you to not bother. It's like the game is costing you what? How much is PlayStation Plus in your region? Then knock that down by month. How much it would cost you for a month if you split that into 12, and then split that figure into 6. Yeah, it's not worth it. Rate, favourite, comment, share, subscribe, and of course, as always, aye, nae bother.